call the class register. However, Esther, you say present. Njoroge Wangoi. Wanjiru Mary. Esther, are you? Natasha Wangoi. Joki Mushiri. Richard. Brian Amor. Walimu Charity. Wanyeweke Ndugu. Tony. Regina Bata. Masi Wangari. Gloria Wasike. Mwende Silvia. Wesonga Pauline. Jen Mumi. Wanjiko Rachel. Aisha. Tekla. Tekla Georgia. Kawira Masi. Randy. Wengi. Aina nimefika. Mbuya Patrick. Wafula Ian. Mwangi Kariki. Ngina Wanjiko. Nyangosi Okemwa. Abigail. Otieno Steven. So, do you remember what you learned yesterday? Tony, what did you learn yesterday? SWOT analysis.
What is SWOT analysis and the importance of analyzing SWOT to a company. So we learned that a strength is what make a company different from others.
Yes,
and how to take advantage.
And what was W?
Weakness.
Tesla, what did you say about business? Abigail? Clap for her. And threats? Threats are good. Nakumbuka. Someone else to tell us about opportunities. Yes, sir.
These are circumstances or factors that a company can exploit to their advantage.
So it is external. Thank you, Tony. So yesterday we learned about Coca-Cola or Safaricom. So today we are going to learn about Coca-Cola. Majorly its weaknesses and how we can exploit that to strategize so that it performs better. I didn't understand it. Kila mtu anaandika yake. G. Nilisema it has to be. And then another one. And then your friend is there.
Objective. The acronym is MARCH.
Yes, that's what I want. So, umeandika then? I told you guys to write two, at least two. What do you like? Did you read the Coca-Cola case study? You have it as a soft copy. I have a hard copy here. I'll give it for you when we leave. So what do you know about Coca-Cola? We talked a little about it yesterday, right? Yes. So let's do an overview. It is known for what? For what? Anyone? Beverages. What makes it so dominant? Like when you look at this image, what stands out? Is there any single picture you can see that can evoke any emotion? You see the picture? Yes, Mercy?
It shows relationship between customers and the company. Really makes Coca-Cola beautiful community.
Beautiful. Clap for her, that's nice. So they thrive on forming relationships. And Jana, we said you sell an emotion. So in this case, it uses the beverage, which is the main product, to evoke emotions in you. Yesterday we talked about market share, how companies like Safaricom, they take the largest market share through occupying the mind of the consumer. So in this case, Coca-Cola is almost using the same strategy. So the main goal of Coca-Cola, apart objective, is to increase sales, to increase reach, which is awareness, and to reduce cost, efficiency. And then nowadays, all companies, they look for sustainability measures. Why is that? Why do you think all companies focus on sustainability? Yes?
To align with the climate change objectives.
Exactly. Clap for him. So basically this is the in thing, like when you say Gen Z in a hit, at this era in time, most companies, they have to be sustainable to conserve climate. So from this, can you like unaweza pata any weaknesses ya the Coca-Cola company?
Yes.
Yes?
A weakness that can occur from aligning with climate change objectives is that they are not really able to do that because their cola products are caged in either ceramic bottles or plastic bottles.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Clap for him. That was nice. So the main issue, beverage inahitaji storage, and they have to store it somewhere. And for storage, they use plastic. And nowadays they try to go disposable, but is plastic really, does it have an end cycle? Plastic does not die. So that is one of the challenges they have. And then from the same thing, if they were to use glass or any paper-like material, what do you think will happen? Yes, sister?
If they were to use the plastic bags, that would be a harm to the environment.
Plastic. But if they were, I'm saying, if they're supposed to leave plastic and use glass or more use disposable materials that are eco-friendly, what will it do to them?
They will gain a higher competitive advantage.
That is external, they will get a competitive advantage. But what happens internally to their production? Especially the production cost. Is it visible? Yes? Yeah, they love to use more money because glass is very expensive, and the technological know-how of creating a storage made of paper that can store beverage is very expensive. That's why they are still using the plastic. So for them to achieve that objective, they need to use more money. What is one of the other challenges they face? Internally. We say weaknesses is internal. Today we are dealing with weaknesses. Tomorrow we'll see threats which is external. Right now we are dealing with internal. And you know, face up on ndani ya kampuni. Any other? We haven't said anything. Anything that comes to mind? What is one of the basic weaknesses in a place in a company? A big company. Anyone to answer? Nothing comes to mind? How about storing information and data? Where do you store information and data describing your company? We store it in a database. So Coca-Cola being a big company, they have a very wide portfolio, and managing that is very hard. So far tumesema weaknesses ngapi? Yes, you. How many weaknesses have we seen? Anyone to help us? Abigail? Yeah. So the weaknesses we say high operational cost if they were to be sustainable. I think you have the sustainability report. Masulitana. What is one of the other weaknesses you say? Tony? Yes? Storage. And then where do you think Coca-Cola comes from? What is the one thing Coca-Cola is known for? The one strategy that no one else has, and inafanya ina maintain your market share. Any idea? Yes?
Your secret cola recipe.
Exactly. Clap for him. Coca-Cola is known for their secret recipe. They don't share it with anyone. So for them to create a product they have to create it at their own location. So what challenges comes from there? Seriously. 100 here, like they make their sodas. Where is Coca-Cola based again? Somewhere in the US. So they have to create their product from there and then they have to transport. So you know what challenge is there? Yes?
Legal issues.
I can't hear you.
And resolve legal issues.
Yes, that's one of them. Another. Yes.
Transportation costs.
Exactly. Clap for her. High transportation cost. Last one. Really quiet. Umetoka kuongelea tu sahihi. When you say embezzlement of funds, who is doing that?
Let's say when they given an amount of money to cater for the cost and things like that mismanagement.
So people. How do you call people in a management setup? Yes? You're saying something? Since you remember your business,
Yes.
people is under human resource. Now we have all the 5 weaknesses, right? Kila mtu ameelewa mpaka hapo? Any question? Yes, you have something. You're still thinking. Okay. Yes.
Consumer data, we spoke of that earlier.
We spoke of data. Yes, thank you for reminding us. We forgot and are here. Data. Managing their database is very huge. So it poses threats to information security, among other things. So when you can't manage data, it becomes very hard to track any information. So things like analyzing consumer preference inakuwa ngumu. You can't really know how you perform without the data. You're just walking blind. So I need to divide you. Jana mlikuwa in how many groups?
4.
Is there anyone new today? I'm only seeing one person. There's someone who's absent. So I need you to go back to your groups the way you were yesterday. Group 1. There, group 2, group 3, group 4. Group 2. each group is going to pick one weakness. Each group is going to pick one weakness, and you formulate a plan. You become creative. You don't have to kuangalia anywhere. You pick a problem from here, and then you discuss on ways on which you can that problem for them. Anything is acceptable. Any solution. So, which one are you picking? Transportation issue. You? Which one are you picking? Operational cost, your group 2. Group 1. Which one are you picking? Group 1 is done. Human resource. Group 3. So you have 10 minutes. You make sure you exhaust everything. You can create a list. Your group leader can write every other possible solution. And then when you're done, you discuss it here. So hii itazunguka one group itakuwa inakaa nayo kwa wiki. They had copy. So tunaanza na nani? Group 1. Let's see kwanza wenye tunapresent. And then we will decide.
So the first solution, Coca-Cola manages high transportation costs through various ways. One, they optimize their distribution network to reduce the distance products the way they travel. This point explains like Coca-Cola, they have fewer distribution channels, so that let's say when the Coca-Cola moves from USA, they have a point in Africa, one station in Africa, one station in Asia, and another one in North America, so that they can reduce the distribution channels. The other way is they often establish regional distribution centers strategically located to minimize transportation expenses. Like by this, let's say they have one station in Africa, let's say for example Kenya, that is where all the countries from Africa will get the products that Coca-Cola has to offer. Another way is the use of tracking technology. Coca-Cola implements real-time tracking of shipments to identify issues like delays, theft, and misrouting. By using tracking technology in Manisha, Coca-Cola will use water transport, air transport, and also rail transport. And that is where they come up with the technology used for tracking their shipments. Another way is the sustainability in transportation. This is by Coca-Cola invest in eco-friendly vehicles, e.g. electric trucks, to reduce fuel costs. Like, when, let's say the Coca-Cola moves from USA and wants to travel within, they do not use trucks or maybe vehicles to reduce the fuel costs. Another way is by regional manufacturing hubs. This is how Coca-Cola establishes more localized production facilities closer to target markets, reducing the distance the product and services they have to Venezuela. Regional manufacturing hubs establish more localized production facilities closer to target markets. Like obviously, when let's say we have a point here in Africa, that is in Kenya, they are able to target their markets. That is to reduce your distance. Let's say Africa, they have one. Let's say Coca-Cola, they have one station, that is Asia. So the Africans have to go all the way to Asia to get the products and services Coca-Cola has to offer.
Any questions for that? You can ask them questions to make sure they are listening. So let's go for are you ready?
Human resource management. So some of the issues that occur in Coca-Cola, we have one like embezzlement of funds, which is caused by underpayments or poor leadership in the organization or ethical issues. And one way to reduce or minimize, because you can't stop embezzlement of funds from you. So one way you can reduce the embezzlement of funds is ensuring that the employees are paid fairly, increase their payments, and improve on the leadership in the organization. Another thing to look at is the employees' well-being. So that is in terms of mental health, the employees' well-being is crucial in the organization to ensure productivity in the
So I'm saying like if you create a documentary report and give Coca-Cola this report, will they find it useful? Yes, that's what I want to hear. So, for your assignment, I want you to go and simkona ile pamphlet ya Safaricom. You create a similar scenario, a similar table, but now for Safaricom. You can do it in groups if you want. In the next lesson tomorrow, I don't know if you do it online or physical, but we'll start with that for Safaricom to make sure that you've understood the plan and the strategy. Tumeelewa hadi hapo? We come to the end of our lesson today. And to make sure you learn everything, I want everyone to tell me one thing they've learned today. Starting from Mercy. What have you learned today?
What I learned today is about how to Navigator can come up with strategies for a company. For example, a company might have weaknesses, but you have to come up with innovative ideas in order to improve the market trends in the company.
Yeah, let's clap for her. Next. Tony. What have you learned today? That is not Tony.
No.
You're Tony. You're Brian. Mbua. I'll just call you Mbua. What have you learned today?
Okay, I've learned that there are strengths, weaknesses, threats and opportunities, and they both influence to
They both.
okay.
Let him talk. They both do what?
Okay, I've learned that the production cost can be minimized for a competitive for a company to be competitive in a market. They need to come with new innovations and ideas.
Okay. Let's clap for him. That's true. Next. Learned about anything. Hata jinsi bana. Coca-Cola that's your point of that. Thank you. Thank you.
That technological advancement
Take the pamphlet.
technological advancement in Coca-Cola company is beneficial since it's a competitive advantage.
Yes. What's your name?
College.
Colette.